What's up, everybody? It is fight week. Tyson Fury, Derek Chisora 3 coming up this Saturday, December 3rd in England. I don't know where the fight is exactly, but it's somewhere over there. This has got to be the least anticipated trilogy fight in heavyweight boxing history. Someone tweeted that it was the worst trilogy in the history of heavyweight boxing. Hard to argue. I mean, the first fight was in 2011. Fury won a decision when Derek Chisora was undefeated at the time. And Fury at that point in time was not really he wasn't looked at the way he's looked at now. He wasn't this big-time prospect the way Anthony Joshua was or someone like that. Like, he didn't have the Olympic pedigree. People didn't think he was going to be this good. Most people didn't. And he beat him by decision. Then they did a rematch in 2014. I think that was because Hay pulled out of the fight. I could be wrong on that, but whatever. We get into it now. Third fight all these years later, 2022. Derek Chisora is 40 years old. He just came off a nice victory versus Kubrat Pulev. Great fight. And Tyson Fury, obviously, coming off of knocking out Dillian Whyte early this year. So this fight is not a fight that the public has been asking for. This is not a fight that many people are really interested in, but it's Tyson Fury. It's for the WBC championship and the lineal championship title. And that's a big deal to a lot of people, and it's still a big deal to me even. So I want to see Tyson Fury back in action, and I think that this fight is just from the standpoint that it's two entertaining guys, Fury and Chisora. It'll be fun. As far as the actual fight itself goes, I don't think this is a competitive fight. This is a massive mismatch. This is the number 1 heavyweight in the world fighting against maybe the number 15th heavyweight in the world. But what gets even funnier about it is that this is a guy that you already beat twice, and the 2 times that he beat him, Fury wasn't even in his prime yet. Now Fury's in his prime, and Derek Chisora is 40 years old now. Back then he was 32 and 29, so it's a little bit ridiculous, the whole thing, but whatever. Fury, he wants to take an easy defense. He could have fought Joe Joyce. He could have fought someone like that. But for what, man? You got the Usyk fight, lying next year. So take this fight, hopefully win this fight, and then you go get Alexander Usyk next year. I don't think Chisora has anything that should really bother him, but he does have power, and it's a heavyweight fight, so you never know. I expect Fury to dominate him with the jab and then break him down and stop him. I'm going with the 9th round KO. If Chisora is able to win and pull off the upset, I will personally look at this as the greatest upset in the history of heavyweight boxing. I know a lot of people will say, what are you talking about? What about Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson? I'm talking about me personally. I know the betting lines were what they were, and for this fight, they might not be as wide. And I know Mike Tyson at that time was considered more invincible than Tyson Fury because he had never really been in a close fight, whereas Fury, he almost got knocked out in the first Wilder fight, and he almost got knocked out in the third Wilder fight. So I get all that. But when Mike Tyson fought Buster Douglas was the 7th best heavyweight in the world, according to Ring Magazine, going into that fight. Derek Chisora is not in the top 10. Derek Chisora is 40 years old. Buster Douglas going into that fight, I think he was 28 years old, something like that. Maybe he was 30. And Tyson Fury has dominated Derek Chisora twice. So for me, if Derek Chisora does pull off the upset, this is the greatest upset in heavyweight boxing history for me personally. And that's why I want to see it, because I want to see if, Derek Chisora could shock the world. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.